The most famous Egyptian dishes. Basira. Another perfect food for vegetarians. A green creamy mash prepared of parsley, dill, leek, grinded fava beans, spices, green pepper, and fried onions on the top. Served with Egyptian bread and green onions. Mashi. Egyptians like to stuff everything with rice. Zucchinis, eggplants, bell peppers, tomatoes, and vine leaves are some of the most popular veggies that are stuffed with rice in Egypt. The special rice mixture stuffing adds a whole new taste to vegetables, they just don't taste the same without it. Koshari. Koshari is a dish consisting of cow feet that are well cleaned and boiled. The consistency is gelatinous, and it is used to make koshari soup. Koshari is served in so many ways, but it usually appeals to the older generation more than the younger generation. It is sometimes eaten with rice and tomato sauce, koshari feta, or with stuffed vine leaves. You eat a little piece of koshari with one stuffed vine leaf together in one bite to tackle all of your taste buds at once. Hamam. Stuffed pigeons is a dish you probably won't see in many other places in the world. The pigeons are first boiled and then stuffed either with spicy rice or grits along with onions and tomato sauce. Then, the pigeons are either deep fried or baked in the oven. This dish certainly has loads of fat and carbs, but the experience is worth it. Halabasa, chickpea soup. Drink. Halabasa is a soup, but it is served in cups with straws. It is made with chickpeas boiled with tomato, onion, garlic, and lots of spices. You get it in a cup, with a spoon to eat chickpeas and a straw to drink the soup. It is a healthy vegan option that keeps you full and warm at night. Halabasa is sold in many kiosks right by the sea or the Nile. Koshari. A mix of rice, spaghetti, small round macaroni, vermicelli, fried onions, black lentils and hummus, topped with thick tomato sauce, garlic and vinegar sauce, and chili sauce put together in some kind of art. That mix may sound strange, but it's totally worth a try. Shehyeya. A dish that is mainly cooked in coastal cities like Suez, Port Said, and Alexandria. It is made of white fish such as bass or bluefish, and cooked with yellow rice, onion, spices, and tomato sauce. It is then baked in an earthenware pot. Malakia, jute soup. Malakia is a green soup made of shredded malakia green leaves. It can be made with meat, chicken, or even rabbits. This soup has lots of ghee and garlic hidden in there. Malakia is made in many different ways depending on the region. In Upper Egypt, for instance, it is served cold, and it's called shayla. In Aswan, people make it with dried malakia leaves, so it is darker in color and has a different consistency than the malakia served in any other place in Egypt. Wherever you are going to have your malakia, you will enjoy the nutrients coming from the broth, malakia leaves, garlic, and tomatoes, which make it an immunity-boosting soup. Fatir, Egyptian pie. Fatir is one of the tastiest and heaviest Egyptian foods. It translates to pie, but it is definitely more than just a pie. It is made of so many layers of thin buttery dough. It can be served without any fillings along with molasses and tahini, which is a heavenly mixture that you have to try. Filled fatir is also really popular with both sweet and savory fillings. Sausages, chicken with various sauces, vegetables, and minced meat are some of the few savory fillings Egyptians prefer. Sugar custard pie and Nutella pie are the two most popular sweet pies. Arb, grilled kofta wrapped in lamb fat. Tarb is a beautiful fatty twist of the usual kofta. Kofta is made of minced meat, onions, a bit of minced fat, and spices mixed together. Tarb is kofta wrapped in a layer of lamb fat that has then been grilled to a golden brown color. There are specialized grilled meat products restaurants all over Egypt. That is where you can find tarb. These restaurants usually serve grilled chicken, grilled meat, kofta, tarb, kebab, and other grilled meat products along with rice, pasta, and desserts. Fowl madam is /madam and tamia, fava beans stew and falafel fowl madam. Madam is a slow-cooked fava bean stew. It is the most popular breakfast food in Egypt in most families. Madam can be served as whole beans or mashed. The most common toppings added to it include cumin, lemon, oil, pepper, salt, parsley, onion, and butter. Tamia, Egyptian falafel and other common food for Egyptians that is usually served with fool. The tamia or falafel is mainly prepared out of crushed fava beans mixed with other ingredients, then it gets fried. It is usually served with tahina and salad with Egyptian bread. That's a perfect dish for vegetarians too. Macarona bechamel, Egyptian baked pasta. This dish is perfect for every occasion and can be served with literally anything, or simply just on its own. It is made of 3 delicious layers. The bottom layer is made of boiled penne pasta. The second layer is a mixture of minced beef with onions and tomato sauce. And finally, the top layer is made of a heartwarming thick white sauce called bechamel. When the casserole is baked, the top layer gets a beautiful golden brown color. It is a delicious and filling meal on its own as it consists of protein, carbs, and fat all together. Keshk, savory pudding. There are 2 types of Egyptian keshk, the orange shrimp keshk and the white chicken keshk. This pudding is basically made out of milk, yogurt, and flour along with chicken or shrimp broth. Fried caramelized onion pieces are sprinkled on top to take that dish to a whole new level of indulgence. This dish is not so popular among young Egyptians, some of them have never even seen it. In fact, not very many restaurants serve it anymore. Alexandrian liver and sausages. Belonging to street food but also cooked at home. The liver is prepared with spicy pepper, and garlic or onion may be added. As for the sausage, it is usually cooked in different ways, but mostly with tomato sauce and spicy pepper. They're both served with pickles. Fatah. A Nubian dish that is commonly prepared for occasions, mostly religious ones. The dish consists of layers of fried bread and rice, with tomato sauce cooked with garlic and vinegar on top, meat soup and large pieces of meat. The dish is very delicious but very fattening, so only eat on special occasions. Fseek, fermented and salted fish. Fseek is an ancient Egyptian meal that Egyptians have been eating for hundreds of years. It is made of salted and fermented mullet fish. Fseek is usually served along with green onions, pita bread, and herring during Sham al-Nasim, which is an Egyptian celebration held yearly in the spring. During that day, Egyptians go out and enjoy the beautiful weather, and they never skip fseek. This fish is not for everyone, though. It smells terrible, that is for sure, but the taste is quite controversial. You will either fall in love with it or you won't stand swallowing that one bite. Hawashi, meat sandwich. Hawashi is essentially minced meat stuffed inside baladi pita bread, buttered and then baked. Like most of the Egyptian traditional dishes, Egyptians have been adding interesting twists to it. Now, there are multiple versions of hawashi, including sausage, tuna, and pastrami. An interesting twist in Alexandria is that the meat is not placed inside pita bread but rather inside fr. Akawi, oxtail. Akawi is made of oxtail, cut into thick slices, and baked along with onions and tomatoes in a clay casserole. It is usually served in grill houses along with white Egyptian rice or white pita bread. Get ready to get your hands and face super greasy. No cutlery is allowed while eating akawi. By now, you have surely noticed how fatty and calorie-loaded Egyptian food is, right? Akawi is one of the fattest. Also, it is not in order. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel to receive all that is new.